After a great season in San Mamés in Bilbao, how are you facing this game?
Very concentrated. So we had 3 days off. I think it was good to have this, but we also used the day when we met us again for testing everything. And this is how we want to play tomorrow. Very focused and show how we can play football.
Hello, good afternoon from Catalunya Radio. This week, there's a lot of talk about the renewal of Lamini Amal. Will you be concerned when you go on holiday, or trusting that it will be okay?
Absolutely trusting. Absolutely. I have the biggest confidence about Lamini. He knows that, and I think also he loves to play for Barça, and yeah. Marta.
Hello, Hansi, Marta Ramon from RACU. I will ask you about the goalkeeper. Tech told you whether he wants to stay, whether he wants to continue here, and would you want to find another reinforcement for the goal?
No, we have. So I think the most important thing is, and this is what I spoke with Deco, is now to the important players we have here. Also that we have to keep the future from Barça. So and everything what we can do, I have also the confidence to Deco that he will do it. He knows which position we want to maybe to make some changes or what we need, but I'm really satisfied with everything, and we speak a lot and we discuss things, and we are on the same way.
Hello, Hansi, Tammy Lemos from TV3. Just one game left for this season. Are there still options to have a starting 11 or an 11 with players from La Masia?
Do you mean the whole starting 11 from La Masia? You mean like that? Okay, no, I think so. Also, we have to be focused, okay, and also stay serious. I think also in the past, Barça was always a mix between players and, of course, also top players from the outside, and this is also what we have here. And I love really to work with them, because with the La Masia players, because they have a huge quality what they give us, and of course, so we end this season. Hopefully, I can give some minutes also to the players who deserved it, but we will see it tomorrow. I don't want to speak today about that. But also, I am really looking forward for the next season, because this day and yesterday we had two players from La Masia, and of course the same like last season. I think many players will enjoy us in the preseason, and we have a look how they are doing, and what I saw from these two guys, it's really good. Technical, unbelievable, also speed. It's good to see this.
Good morning, Adrià Albeig, Cadena Ser. I would like to know if you are counting on Araujo for next year at 100%. Can you say he will continue here next season?
Of course. He signed the contract, and why not? So I 100% have the confidence with him, and I believe in him 100%. So I think for him was a really tough season with the injury in the beginning of the season, and he came back, and of course Kuba and Ini made a fantastic season. They played together, and was not easy in this moment to came in and to show how good he is. But I have the confidence that he also will improve a lot when he starts with us the preseason.
Germán García, Radio Nacional. Now that we are coming to the end of the season, what grade, what mark would you give to the team? From 0 to 10, would you say it was regular, good, very good? What would you say?
I don't know. I mean, no thoughts about that. What do you think, Sergi? Good. Yeah, good. What good? Good. From 1 to 10, what do you think?
You have to say.
I have to say, always the mochila my. Huh? No, it's like, I think between 8 and 10. Okay, this is
Víctor.
Víctor Navarro, Cadena COPE. I would like to ask you, because these are your first holidays, summer holidays as a Barça coach. What are you going to do? And what day are all players coming back? What will this summer be like for you?
We will start the season on the 13th. It's a Sunday in July with a test again. So we see what they are doing in the holiday, and we start the training on Monday then. And yes, of course, I go on holiday like everyone does it, and I know also that we have some players, or a lot of players, who are playing for the national teams. I also think about to watch the match in Stuttgart, because it's near my home. So I will be there when Spain will play against France. So I will have a look there. And of course, then I will go on holidays. You don't want to where I go, huh? No? No.
Alejandro.
It's a secret.
Hola.
Far away.
Hola, mister.
Hi, Mr. Alejandro Segura, live for Radio Marca. I would like to ask you about Ansu Fati. Recently, we've seen on the news that he might be leaving the club this summer. Can you confirm he will be leaving the club this summer?
Well, this is not my decision. Same like I said before, because he has a contract, and he will make the decision when he wants to speak with me. He can do that. It's not a problem. But for me, it's his decision.
Alfredo.
Alfredo? Good afternoon, Mr. This week you renewed your contract, the first year, 3 titles. What is your goal? What are your challenges for next season? Would you set specific goals?
No, this is for me always like that we also want to improve our next season. I know it's not easy. The next season will be maybe tougher than this season, but of course we have the confidence. We know how good we can play football, but we have to work also on this level. The same, we have to work hard and of course we give the players, the team, some more options. What we want to do. This is our goal about the coaches, and we go on this way. So I think everything is planned. Also our tour, what we are doing the summer tour, it's great, and I'm really happy that I have from the beginning. Hopefully nothing happens. Knock on wood. So that everyone is here at the 13th.
Tony John.
Hola, Hansi.
Hi, Hansi. Tony Joan Martí, Diario Sport. Guardiola said that his teams had to reinvent themselves, new tactics, because rivals know how you play and you need to adapt. So bearing in mind that your style of play is very transparent, very clear, with a high line of defense, a lot of pressure, have you thought in your office, what can you come up with? Something that would be surprising, or are we going to see exactly the same as we saw this season?
We will see next season. So it's when it's so clear, you will also find out next season.
Gabi Sanz? Over here. Gabriel Sanz, Mundo Deportivo. This week, in an interview on RAC-UR, Deco spoke openly about the need to bring a winger. He spoke about Luis Diaz and Rashford, right? He said he liked them. Do you like these players too? Is this a position that you want to strengthen, or are there any others as well?
I don't want to speak about players who are not in my team, but of course both of them are fantastic players. I like them, and yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But of course, they are fantastic players.
Alex Pintanel.
Hi, Hansi. Alex Pintanel, relevo. I would like not to ask you about players, okay, but I would like to ask about the position of a winger, of a number 7 or 11, you would like to strengthen for next season.
No, this is what we talk about. So, like, also in the last matches, maybe we don't have a lot of options there, and so we have to bring more options to the team, and also more quality. This is what is clear. That's a job from Deco. He has to do this, and I will support him.
Gracias, buena tarde.
Sorry. It was very fast today, huh? Yeah. But I know I just want to. Okay, because it's the last press conference here. Before I go for the thanks, I also want to wish our women's team tonight great success. Okay, fingers are crossed about that. I will have a look. I watched the final. That our president is not alone, so I will support the team, and hopefully they can win the Champions League, and this is maybe also a good goal for us next season to do this, to go this way. Yes, and of course now it's the last press conference here. Thank you very much for all, because I loved it really to be here. Of course I know I speak. What do you want? No, he always want to. What do you want to say something to me, Noah?
No, I just want you to see it. You're gonna see the Johan for the game for the Barcelona.
Today?
Today.
No, not that. No, sorry. So, because I don't. Maybe the last matches was not good, so maybe today at home I will cross my fingers over that. Okay. No, thank you for everything. So. We will see us next season again, okay, here, and hopefully we have maybe the same on the same level than last year. So thank you very much for that.